Nightfall is beginning to obscure the walls of Collinwood. On this night, 4 people are in grave danger. In the forest of the great estate, Joe Haskell is searching for the man named Adam, not knowing he may be courting his own destruction. And in the old Collins house, Barnabas Collins and Victoria Winters are about to face their own separate terrors.
Vicky, come in.
Barnabas, may I see you for a moment?
Of course. I'm delighted to see you. I haven't seen you in several days. Please sit down.
Thank you. I haven't been at Collinwood. I've been staying with Maggie Evans.
Maggie? Oh, because of her father's death.
Well, no. Not exactly. Professor Stokes thought that I shouldn't stay at Collinwood. That I'm in danger there.
Danger from what?
He says if I stay, I'll have the dream. That Cassandra will make me have it.
Cassandra? But she's gone. She's disappeared.
Didn't you know?
No, what?
Cassandra's back at Collinwood. And I'm terrified.
On this seemingly peaceful night, an act of violence has taken place on the Collins estate. Somewhere near the old house, a man has been struck down by a strange, inarticulate, and frightened creature, who for his own confused reasons has left the body for Barnabas Collins to find inside the house.
Who is it?
Julia.
Thank God you're here.
Barnabas, what's the matter?
Take a look down there by the closet door. It's Joe Haskell, Maggie Evans' fiancé.
Yes, I know. Barnabas, you didn't have anything to do with this, did you?
I'm afraid we both bear the responsibility, Julia.
What are you talking about? What are you looking for?
I came in a few minutes ago. Opened the door and the body fell out. I was so frightened for a moment that I couldn't do anything. And then I heard a sound outside the window. It was a low, mean laugh. I turned and looked toward the window and saw the face of Adam. Adam killed Haskell. And then through some warped sense of revenge, he wanted to have him found here.
The dawn of a new day at Collinwood brings with it all the terrors of the vanished night. In a small cottage not far from the Collins estate, 2 women live in mortal fear. Victoria Winters now knows the horror of the wicked dream that has already struck terror into the minds of 9 other people. And Maggie Evans has spent a sleepless night, fearful for the life of the man she loves.
time is it, Maggie?
It's a little after 6. I've been up most of the night looking for Joe. I haven't heard a word from him since he went to Professor Stokes.
Professor Stokes?
Yes, for some reason he thought he'd find that strange man there, that Adam. Well, I've been calling Professor Stokes and there hasn't been any answer. Vicky, I'm so afraid that something's happened to him. Vicky, are you all right?
No.
What's the matter? Vicky, tell me.
I had the dream last night. It was even worse than I'd imagined. Because Barnabas was lying on the floor of the old house. He'd been attacked by some kind of wild animal. He was dead, Maggie. He was dead.
The dawn of a new day will bring no comfort to one who lives in the great house at Collinwood. Victoria Winters has had a terrifying dream in which she witnessed the death of Barnabas Collins. And now she fears that if she sees Barnabas and tells him the dream, she will be responsible for restoring a 200-year-old curse. She does not know that during the night that has just passed, a devious plan has been worked out. A plan that will soon bring her and Barnabas face to face. Dearest Barnabas, last night the dream came to me again, and I cannot bear the horrible agony it brought with it. So this is to say goodbye to you, and to thank you for all you've done for me while you've been at Collinwood. I find it painfully ironic that all of the qualities I so admire in you are now the very reasons I must leave. For if I were to stay, I could only bring you great harm. I know now that with the passing of each day, the effects of the dream will erode what little courage and strength I have left. It's like having an incurable disease, and I know I would rather die than inflict it upon you.
No. Vicky, no.
Another day will soon come to an end at Collinwood, and when night comes, a frightening moment from the past will come with it, to be relived in all its horror. Inside the great house of Collinwood, Victoria Winters continues to suffer from the effects of a strange and terrible dream. She knows now that the fate of one man, Barnabas Collins, is in her hands. For this reason, she lives in mortal fear that the next person who enters Collinwood may be Barnabas. And she knows if it is, and she sees him, he may be doomed forever.
Julia. I thought it was going to be Barnabas again.
It will be Barnabas again, Vicky. He's on his way to see you.
No. going to come here when he knows how dangerous it'll be for him if he hears the dream?
Because he also knows how much you've suffered to try to protect him. He's been brooding about that ever since he saw you this morning. He feels that the only thing to do is have you tell him the dream.
What am I going to do?
He can't... You can't tell him the dream if you're not here. I'll go upstairs with you. You can pack a few things, and I'll take you away from Collinwood.
That's the only answer. We must go.